Hello. We discussed the concept of noun and its various kinds in earlier videos. In this video, we will take up the concept of pronouns. Take a look at these sentences. Betty is a beautiful girl. Betty is a good dancer. Betty is a good singer. Now, what do you feel after reading these lines? Is there anything you can do to make the content more interesting and concise? Well, the most obvious comment would be the repetition of the noun Betty in the three sentences is jarring. The second observation might be that the content of the lines can be combined to make it more concise and impactful. So let's give it a try. I'll eliminate the repetition. Betty is a beautiful girl. She is a good dancer and a good singer too. Now this line is definitely better than the previous one. What have we done here? In order to avoid repetition, we have replaced the noun Betty with another word she in the second sentence. Such a word which takes the place of a noun is called pronoun. Personal pronouns, as the name suggests, are pronouns which refer to three types of persons: first person, second person, and third person. Now, let us go through these situations one by one. First, we will take the personal pronoun of the first person. See the sentence. I feel happy today. I went to Mumbai for a holiday. Now, what is the pronoun we have used? I. I feel happy today. And in the second sentence again, I went to Mumbai for a holiday. So, what is this I? It is a pronoun which refers to the speaker or the person who is talking, because he is talking about himself or herself. I feel happy today. So, first of all, I is singular because it's only one person, and the person is talking about himself or herself. Supposing there are more than one person, we. We found the magician's tricks fascinating. We are all excited about the picnic. Now, here, which is the pronoun that we have used? We. So, this pronoun refers to the speakers. So, it is plural now. It can be one person talking on behalf of his group, or it can be a number of people who are talking. We. So, when you say we, it means it is more than one person. So, we found the magician's tricks fascinating. Maybe 6 friends went to watch the magician's show and they found it very interesting. So, what are they saying? We found the magician's tricks fascinating. So, we is a pronoun, a personal pronoun of the first person. First person means the person who is talking or the people who are talking. So, to repeat, I and we are called personal pronouns of the first person. So, the first person is always the speaker. Now, personal pronouns of the second person. Now, who is the second person? The person to whom you are talking. So, you should eat your breakfast daily. Now, what does this sentence mean? Someone is talking to somebody who is there, and you are giving an instruction or you are giving an advice. You should eat your breakfast daily. So, you is the person being spoken to, and in this case it is a singular number because you are saying you should eat your breakfast daily. Take another sentence. You have all done well in the exams. So, maybe it's a teacher in class. And what does the teacher say to the students? He says, you have all done well in the exams. Now, what is this you? You refers to the people or the students being spoken to. But now it is plural number because it is you have all done well. So there are maybe 40 students, 50 students in the class, and the teacher is talking to all of them and using the same pronoun you. So you is used for singular as well as plural. So to repeat, you is a personal pronoun in the second person and it can be used both with singular and plural. Now personal pronouns of the third person. Now who is this third person? The third person is the person about whom we are talking. So read this sentence. She is an author who has won many awards. Now who are you talking about? Somebody else. She, it's a lady. She is an author who has won many awards. So she is a personal pronoun which refers to the person being spoken about. This is where you have to understand the difference. First person, the person is who is talking. Second person, the person to whom you are talking. Third person, the person about whom you are talking. So in this case, she is singular number and it is feminine gender. That's why you have used the pronoun she. He loves mountaineering. Now again it is only one person, so it is singular. But then it is masculine gender, so you have used he. So it is again a person being spoken about. They are a fun-loving, talented group of youngsters. So now first of all we know when you read the sentence you should be just, you should observe. So first of all a talented group of youngsters. So it is more than one, so it is plural. Now youngsters, they may be boys or they may be girls. So it can be for feminine or masculine gender. And we are using the pronoun they. So they is a personal pronoun which refers to persons. That means it is plural, being spoken about. You are saying you are watching a group and you are saying they are a fun-loving, talented group of youngsters. So it is plural and it can be either masculine or feminine. I bought a new mobile phone yesterday. It is very light and sleek. Now I of course it is first person because the speaker. Now which is the second noun here? There is a noun here, mobile phone. Now when you refer to the mobile phone, in the second sentence you have used a pronoun for it. What is the pronoun? It. It is very light and sleek. So this it stands for the mobile phone. So it is a personal pronoun which also refers to a thing being spoken about. But what is the difference here? It is singular, but it is neuter gender. Because we are not saying he or she, we are saying it because it is a phone, it is an object, an inanimate object. So the gender is neuter. Personal pronouns of the third person. So what are the personal pronouns which refer to the third person? It can be he, if it is a masculine gender, she, they if it is plural, it if it is neuter gender. So they are all called personal pronouns of the third person. Now we can just put them in a tabular form for you to understand. Now you just need to think about it logically and you'll be able to learn it very easily. So first of all, we are taking our personal pronouns in the nominative case. What is nominative case? We have done this before in an earlier video. When the noun or pronoun is in the subject, position of the subject in a sentence. So we are taking the first person first, singular number. First person is always the speaker. So therefore, supposing I am talking, what is the personal pronoun? I. I can be masculine or feminine, but it is singular. So you have I over there. And if a group of people are talking or they are together, then we have we in the plural form, but again first person. So I and we, singular and plural. Second person. Second person is the person being spoken to or the people being spoken to. So one person, you have you, it can be masculine or feminine, or again you have you, masculine and feminine if there are more than one person. Third person is what? The people or the person you are talking about. So if it is singular and if it is masculine, we have he. If it is feminine, singular, we have she. And if it is a thing which is neuter gender, then we have it. And when it comes to plural, you use just one pronoun, which is they. So what we discussed earlier through sentences, we have just put it in a tabular form for you to understand. Now what about the possessive case? We have done this also before. So if something belongs to you, ownership, possession. So again we take the first person, that means the speaker. So if it is singular, what do you say? This book is mine. I'm expressing the ownership. This book is mine. So mine is a singular number which the speaker will use to refer to ownership of something, maybe a book. Or you can say this is my book. So you have mine and my. Now I, mine, my can be masculine or feminine. Now if it is plural, what do you say? This book is ours. Or this is our book. So ours, our. Second person, the person you are talking to. So if I use the same sentence or I say the bag, this book or this bag is yours. This is your bag. So we have your and yours. And we have the same repetition your and yours if it is plural. Third person, the person being spoken about. So here we have a difference in feminine, masculine and neuter. So how is it? Just think about it in a sentence, then it becomes very easy to remember. This bag is hers. So it is feminine. This is her bag. So her is there. So her and hers, feminine, third person, singular. Now if it is masculine, what happens? This is his bag. Or this bag is his. So his is same, only there is only one word there. And neuter is always its. Now when it comes to plural, this is their bag, this bag is theirs. So we have their and theirs. So this is actually, you don't have to learn it by heart, but you just think about it, use them in sentences and you will be able to understand them very well. So now we have the accusative case. That means when the pronoun is in the position of the object. Again, think about it like a sentence. Again, we go back to first person, who is the speaker. So what happens? I am giving you a sentence, just think about it. The teacher gave me. The teacher is the subject. Gave me, gave whom? Gave me. So me is an object. Me is in the position of an object. That is why me has been put in the accusative case in singular, and me can be masculine or feminine. If it is a group, the teacher gave us. So us is the plural form and it can be masculine or feminine. Second person, the person being spoken to, the teacher gave you something. So you, masculine or feminine, and you remains you in the case of plural. What is the third person? Person being spoken about. So the teacher gave him, because we are talking about object. So gave him. Him is masculine. The teacher gave her. Her is feminine and it is always neuter. And in the plural form, we have them. Gave them. The teacher gave them some sweets. So you just put them in sentences and you will be able to get these pronouns very easily. You have to remember the number, whether it is singular or plural. You have to remember whether it is masculine, feminine, or neuter gender. And then think about first person, that means the speaker, the second person, the person being spoken to, third person, the person being spoken about. So, we have in this video discussed the concept of personal pronoun and learned how the pronouns are used in the first person, second person, and third person. Their use in the nominative, possessive, and accusative cases have also been analyzed with the help of suitable examples. It is time now to take a quick test on TeachYaar.com to revise what you have learned. To take the test, scan the QR code with your mobile device or click the link given below the video in the description section and comment section. Subscribe to the TeachYaar YouTube channel for notifications.